Today we're going to explore Seedaudio 1.0 by Bytedance and see what makes it an exciting new AI audio generation tool. Let's get started. Alright, it's time to wear the cap because this is the real human. Before that is my AI avatar generated using Seedaudio 1.0 and animated using Seedance 2.0. Bytedance just released Seedaudio 1.0 and the results are amazing. And in this video, I'm going to show you my first impressions, how I use it, and how I created a complete narration story and converted that into animation, which will look something like this. I'm going to play it in the end and I'm going to show you everything step by step. Now, in order to access Seedaudio 1.0, I'm going to use Higgsfield for that. So you can go to this URL on the top here, or you can check out the link in the video description below. And just to mention, it is going to be an affiliate link. So if you want to support free content like this, you can go ahead and use that link, or simply go ahead and visit Higgsfield.ai and you will land on their homepage. And right on the homepage, you will see this Seedaudio option showing on the top, or you can just navigate to audio from their top navigation and then go to Seedaudio. Now here are my previous history of audios that I have generated. And if you want to access all my prompts, you can go ahead and check out the free school community that you can join. And not just for prompts, we are going to post some behind the scenes and very soon we are going to start the live sessions. And do let us know what exactly you are struggling with, what are your pain points with AI video generation, and I'm going to try my best to create a dedicated video exclusively for the community only. So right now it is free to join, so take as much advantage as you can. Alright, so for the first example, I'm just going to generate some ambient music or some background sound in this case. So here was the prompt that I have entered: a quiet coffee shop ambience, soft background, chatter of distance, people talking, and something that could a natural environment of a coffee shop. And then I just entered the prompt here, let it stay on voiceover option. And then the model is already selected Seedaudio, and leave everything as it is. And in the choice of voices, if you are doing some voiceover, you can select the voices from here. In my case, it was not required, so I just left it as it is. Or if you see any voice added by default, let's say like this, so you can simply cross it out and it will be gone. So you will be able to generate the audio. It's not going to interfere in the audio that you are going to generate. But in my case, I actually forgot to close this or remove this default audio, but the prompt still worked. So don't worry about that. Now, once I have entered the prompt, and as you can see, it's just going to charge 1.6 credits. So I just hit generate and here is the result. I'm sure I can easily use that in any project. Now, moving on to the next example, I tried to create a conversation between two characters and I thought I will later on animate it using Seedance 2.0. And here is how the conversation looks like. Now, don't worry about these red marks here. I have not defined the characters, so that's why it's showing here. I was just using it to define my characters in the prompt, which I am later going to use in Seedance. So it's a good habit to define your characters using the @ sign, and later on you can easily use that in Seedance prompting. If you want a dedicated video about that, do let me know in the comment section below. I would love to create that video for you. But for now, let me show you how I got all these dialogues. So I simply went to ChatGPT. You can go ahead and use any LLM as per your choice. And I just wrote that I want to create a 15 to 20 seconds conversation between my characters. And this is how the conversation should go. Let me just help me improve the English dialogue if there is any mistake and all. So ChatGPT just gave me this conversation here. Now it created the conversation pretty well with good English, I guess. And below that, then I figured out that how about if I define how each character is going to talk, or what should be the tone of each character. So I just asked to add a section which describe each character voice sound, or how each character's was going to sound. Because we have a history of conversation, so the chat GPT know that which character is going to do what. So all my characters got a voice description. And then I simply asked to rewrite my story and do all the sound as per we described and make it under 2000, because most of the platform do not allow prompting or the inputs more than 2000 characters. So once I entered that, ChatGPT again updated my story with all the dialogues and the description of how the audio of this character is going to sound. This is going to be really helpful. Now, once I got this, I just removed all the timestamps and all the unnecessary things here, and I just entered this prompt. So here is my prompt. I just mentioned how the character sounds and what they're going to say with the basic timestamp. And here is the audio output. Now, instead of 15 to 20 second audio, it generated 22 seconds of audio, which anyway we are going to chop in two parts so that we can convert this conversation into a video. So now we got our audio file. Now, in order to use this audio as a base reference to animate in Seedaudio 2.0, it's highly recommended that you do not use the audio file as reference. Just go ahead and open any video editor of your choice, add the audio in your timeline, and then make sure you chop it in two parts, maximum 10 to 11 seconds in one clip, and then just export a blank video just with a black background on it. So somehow Seedaudio 2.0 do not understand audio file as reference, but it can easily take the audio from your reference video. So make sure instead of using audio as a reference, export a blank video and use as a reference for your audio. So I just added the audio on my timeline. I'm just going to split it in two parts, delete the second part, export this as a blank audio, and then I'm going to do the same for the next part of the audio. So now I will have two audio clips which are now in form of a blank video. And now I'm just going to generate two videos using Seedaudio 2.0. And let me show you how my prompting looks for this one. So here's the platform that I'm using to generate all my Seedaudio video. Now, the reason I'm using this platform is a little bit less censored as compared to other platforms. So if you want to check it out, then again, I'm going to leave the link in the video description below. So do check it out. I'm sure you will be able to generate some pretty amazing videos using Seedaudio specifically on this platform. So here is how my first video looks like. Now I already have my characters generated, and this is going to be an animation one. Now if you want to learn how I have generated all these characters, I have created a video a few days ago. I will leave that in the I button above, and you can go ahead and watch that. Now I'm going to use the same characters to make this story, and I just generated this as a location reference, and my characters are already defined. And here is how the prompting goes. So I just tagged my character. Here's the reason that I always prompt in ChatGPT using these tags, because I'm going to paste it right here. So the platform knows I'm talking about this particular character, which I have added as a character reference in this platform. Again, I have already created a separate video how you can define your characters in Seedaudio 2.0. So once again, I button is your reference. So I just defined my character name, and I defined how the character looks and speaks. And we are also going to tag our second character, which is a little boy. And again, using the same reference from ChatGPT audio description. And we are going to use location of our attached image. So again, we are just going to type in location as in image 1. So as you can see, as soon as we type location 1, it got highlighted. And then we are going to just mention that use audio from the attached video, that is video 1 right here, and make character do a perfect lip sync. And this is the animation style that we want. Now here is the description about the location, how the location is going to look like. And then we just simply mention what each character is going to say without any timestamp and without any reference of how the flow is going to be. And make sure that the time you are going to mention here is at least 1 second more than your video or your audio reference. Let's say my audio reference is 9 seconds. I'm going to time it as 10 seconds for my video. And then we can just choose the resolution. Bitrate is going to be standard. Seedaudio 2.0 is the best if you want the best results. So I did the same thing for both of my audios, and here is the complete animation.
Ooh, Dada, why are you chewing your toothbrush?
I'm not chewing it, my boy. This is a Neebdaton, nature's own toothbrush.
Wow, I've never seen a toothbrush like that before.
Come, let me tell you the amazing story behind this ancient toothbrush.
And here is my video that you saw in the very beginning of this video. And here is how I replicated my own voice. So I just recorded 29 seconds of my audio and just add it here in the audio reference. So here you can see it more clearly that my audio reference is attached here. And here's the text that I want to say using this as an audio reference. And here's the output. Today we're going to explore Seedaudio 1.0 by Bytedance and see what makes it an exciting new AI audio generation tool. We'll also pair it with Seedaudio 2.0, and once again I just converted this audio into a blank video, used it as reference and created my AI avatar section that you just saw in the beginning of this video. So again, if I show you the prompts, here is again I have defined my character. I just added a location, my audio in form of this blank video, and I simply mentioned that use location, use this character and my dialogue, and it simply stitched everything together to create this amazing AI avatar video. So this is my first impression using Seedaudio 1.0 and how I use that to create a video clip in Seedaudio 2.0. In the comment section below, do let me know if you have any questions, and don't forget to join the free school community where we are going to have a lot of fun. That's it for this video, and I'm going to see you in the next one very soon.